Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the academic processional.
Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. You may be seated. Good afternoon. I'm David Nelson, the president of Catawba College, and I have the privilege of officiating at today's commencement. I wish each of you a very warm welcome. We are assembled here, and we're assembled in person, and we're really glad about that, aren't we? Assembled here in person to honor and celebrate with those of you who've completed courses of study leading to bachelor's degrees, who will go on from here to proudly represent Catawba College in many walks of life. This is a day of joy. It's a day of celebration for graduates and for those who love them. For parents and families, this is a day of pride, rejoicing, and perhaps just a little relief. We gather at this special occasion to recognize and celebrate the achievements of our students who on this day receive their duly earned diplomas. Before the trustees, faculty, staff, and students of Catawba College, some gathered here and some viewing remotely, I declare this graduation exercise for the 2020-2021 academic year officially convened. I welcome to the podium our chaplain and senior vice president, Dr. Kenneth Clapp, a member of Catawba's class of 1970, to offer our invocation.
Please join with me in prayer. Gracious God, we are come before you in awe and adoration, mindful that we owe our very being to you. You have brought us to this day of celebration, and we come giving thanks to you and rejoicing in the opportunities you have set before us, the gifts you have given us, gifts that have made possible this day, and the presence of family and loved ones who have gathered to share in the milestone we now celebrate. We entreat your blessings upon our time together. We call upon you to be present to us and to fill us with your spirit and your grace. Awaken within us an understanding of what this event represents, and help us to hear and to be responsive to the challenges that are set before us today. May we truly use this time to bring glory to you. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Clapp. Now we'll hear briefly from some distinguished members of our college community via video. You'll note their names and their roles at the college in your commencement program.
Aquaba, Karibu, Sawubona, Bienvenidos, Bienvenue, Burhim Habayim, Dobrodoshli. Welcome from Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, Spain, France, Israel, and Serbia. These are the countries represented in our graduating class of 2021. My name is Adwajima Oforijo, and it has been my pleasure to serve as the senior class president for the 2020-2021 school year. First off, congratulations to the class of 2021. We did it. Let's take it back to Aquaba, Karibu, Sawubona, Bienvenidos, Bienvenue, Burhim Habayim, Dobrodoshli. Welcome from Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, Spain, France, Israel, and Serbia. These are the countries represented in our graduating class of 2021. My name is Adwajima Oforijo, and it has been my pleasure to serve as the senior class president for the 2020-2021 school year. First off, congratulations to the class of 2021. We did it. Let's take it back to the beginning. We all came to Catawba with a common goal, which was to gain an education. Permit me to say that we got more than we bargained for. We have made lifelong friends and honestly, family. During our time here, we have witnessed major moments. The launch of the first ever African Club, the Equity, Diversity, Justice and Inclusion Task Force, the welcome of our new president, and the COVID-19 pandemic. These moments have brought solidarity, created a better space for open conversation, and a taste of living life on the interwebs. Class of 2021, through all this, we made it. To our faculty, thank you. Thank you for being unfailingly present, extremely invested, and exceedingly determined to push us beyond our limits. Thank you for harnessing our academic prowess and helping us evolve. An honorable mention to the Kedner School of Business and the Spanish Department for my degrees. Thank you. To our administrators, custodians, maintenance team, health and dining services, thank you. Thank you for contributing to our Catawba experience. Thank you to our family, friends, and guardians. Our stories will be incomplete without you. Thank you for investing in us. To our late classmates, Holly Kuhn, may God continue to rest your beautiful soul. We love you, and Catawba misses you so much. To the class of 2021, I am extremely proud of you. I am proud of us, our accomplishments, our drive, and our success. We survived another year of school in a pandemic. Congratulations. I wish you the very best. Our Catawba education has set us apart. It has equipped us with personal character values and overall transformation. Use this experience wisely. Don't just stop here. Keep pursuing those dreams, and always remember, no is not rejection, it is redirection. To Catawba, thank you for unearthing my inner leader. Thank you for allowing us to thrive. The one thing that will always bind us is our Catawba education. To some, this is a final goodbye. To others, this is a see you later. But to everyone, see you out there. See you setting new records, breaking through glass ceilings, and making history. I leave you with this African proverb. If you think you are too small to make a difference, you haven't spent a night with a mosquito. Fair Catawba, our Catawba. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Hi, I'm Bill Graham. I'm chairman of the Board of Trustees of Catawba College. We wish you congratulations for a job well done. I also want to thank your parents and your family that are in attendance today and congratulate them on following you through your journey to this wonderful day. To graduate from college is indeed a rare opportunity anymore. So few people in the country have a college degree, even still in 2021. So this is indeed a great accomplishment, not only for you, but for your family as well and for your future. I want to say that from the Board of Trustees, we recognize that this has been a very, very difficult year. Each and every one of you have had to overcome, adapt, change on a weekly basis, sometimes daily. And we have been very cognizant of the fact that you've been asked to do things that no other senior class, and in fact no other college class in the history of Catawba has had to do. From the Board of Trustees and from me personally, I want to say congratulations on making it through. No class, no group of students in the history of this institution has ever had to deal with so much in so little time. A pandemic, making all these changes, learning outside, learning inside, changing rules constantly. It's been an incredible journey, but one in which you've learned how to adapt. And you'll carry those skills with you for the rest of your life. And so while this has been a burden, it will in the long run be a benefit for each and every one of you. We wish you the best of luck. One final note. My tenure as chairman of the Board of Trustees is coming to an end, and it's been my pleasure to serve you and your students, your family, in this institution for the last 4 years. I'll turn over my chairmanship to Bob Arnold, who will now serve the college in a wonderful way. Your future is not yet made. It is what you make of it. The skills and lessons you've learned here from the faculty and staff and the administration will serve you well. Remember that you always have a home here at Catawba, no matter where you go, no matter what you do. And whether you decide to stay and continue your education through a master's degree here at Catawba, or you venture out and go to law school or medical school, become an architect or a pastor, or go into business, remember, you always have a home here. Congratulations and best of luck.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Maria Vandergriff Avery, and I am the current chair of the Faculty Senate. On behalf of the Catawba College faculty, congratulations to the class of 2021. We have been through a lot together: courses, exams, trips, advising sessions, random sightings of one another in Salisbury stores, and now a pandemic. Please know we are so proud of all that you have accomplished and wish you all the best in the next stage of your life. When I was asked to greet you on behalf of the faculty, I decided to reach out to several of my colleagues from all across campus to ask them what kind of advice they have for you as you leave Catawba. I spoke with some of our most experienced members of the faculty, the newest members of the faculty, and a whole lot of faculty in between. After reviewing all of the responses, I noticed 4 major areas of advice. Advice related to you as an individual, advice about how you should approach your relationships with others, advice about the importance of being a lifelong learner, and advice related to the importance of remembering your Catawba roots. Before I share the advice related to these specific areas with you, it is important to acknowledge something we have noticed about you. As one of my colleagues noted, you are resilient. You have faced obstacles in your college career and overcame them to be where you are today, participating in your graduation from Catawba College. Well done. So, what advice do your professors have for you related to you as an individual? We encourage you to stay true to yourself. To remember, if you can conceive a goal, you can achieve a goal. To recognize that you will fail sometimes and you will succeed sometimes. Strive to always fail with integrity and to succeed with humility. To be open to change and the opportunities change can bring. And to not take life too seriously, but take it seriously enough to make a difference. In addition to the advice we have for you as an individual, we also offer the following advice related to your relationships with others. We encourage you to embed yourself in community, to always treat other people the way you want to be treated, to be kind, be nice, be personable, be caring in a time that deserves this and needs this, to value the person more than their opinion, to work to build bridges, not burn them, to be aware that the complaints you post on social media serve as permanent public indicators of how tough and adaptable you aren't, and to acknowledge that ultimately your education provides you privilege to help others. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? I imagine it is not at all shocking that your professors had lots of advice related to you being a lifelong learner and not allowing this moment to mark the end of your education. More specifically, we encourage you to continue to be curious and to seek out knowledge, to never stop learning and always work hard. During those moments in life, when you are confronted with something that challenges you, take a breath. Then do your research. Always do your research. And as often as you can, read a book for fun. Finally, our last bit of advice is related to the roots you have established here at Catawba College. Please stay in touch. Keep us updated on where your life takes you now that you have completed your degree. Always remember your support structure here. Carry it with you and continue to cultivate those relationships and those friendships. Again, the faculty at Catawba wishes you all the very best. Now, go out there and do great things. We look forward to the full report.
When I was asked to bring some words to you from the staff of Catawba College, I wasn't quite sure what to tell you or what to say. I struggled to find the words because it's such a big day, and I'm not sure that any words can fully capture the excitement, the anxiety, the unknowns that face you. But know that we are here. We're here to support you, and we have been throughout your educational journey, and we'll continue to be even after you leave here. We'll be with you in spirit. It's 5 years ago today, actually, that I sat where you sit now as a graduate of this fine institution. And I can speak from experience that the education you've gotten here has prepared you for the things to come in life. Life is going to offer you many humbling opportunities to learn and to be changed by those opportunities that you have. So it is with great anticipation and hopefulness we send you on your way to find your callings in life. Because you see, everyone has a calling, but not everyone answers that call. And it's our hope that you choose to answer that call. May God bless you and Godspeed in your journey.
During our graduation exercise each year, we recognize those members of our faculty who are leaving the ranks of active teaching or academic administration and are retiring. Today, we recognize two of our professors, mentors, and colleagues. Dr. Douglas K. Brown joined the Department of Mathematics at Catawba College in 2008, after teaching for many years at Pennsylvania State University, Altoona campus, and Livingstone College. He earned his Bachelor of Arts degree from Sarah Lawrence College and his PhD in mathematics from the Pennsylvania State University. At Catawba, he has served on numerous faculty governance committees and as chair of the Department of Mathematics and Computer Science. His mentorship, calm leadership, and wisdom will be missed by all. Congratulations, Dr. Brown, on your retirement and distinguished career.
Congratulations, Catawba College Class of 2021. You made it to this day through 2.5 of the most interesting semesters I've ever seen. I was asked if I'd like to give you some words of advice or inspiration. Well, it's too late to tell you to do your homework, so there goes the advice part. And my field is mathematics, which typically inspires fear or loathing in most, so I better leave that alone as well. I will say this as you embark on your next adventure, be it career or graduate school. Whatever you choose to do, take it seriously, give it your best efforts, but don't take yourself too seriously. But don't forget to smell the flowers in the spring, bask in the sunshine in the summer, and enjoy the colors of fall, for winter comes all too soon. It has been my great pleasure to serve with so many wonderful colleagues on the faculty of Catawba College, work with terrific staff, and to contribute in whatever small way to the success of its students. General Douglas MacArthur said on his retirement that old soldiers never die, they just fade away. I suppose it may be true that old professors never die, they just go on and on and on. Enjoy the day and best of luck on the road ahead.
Dr. James K. Stringfield joined the Department of Teacher Education at Catawba College in 1997. Before Catawba, he earned his Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum and Instruction from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, taught for many years in the public schools, and had a distinguished career as a professor of secondary science education at the University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown. Dr. Stringfield served for over a decade as the chair of the Department of Teacher Education here at Catawba before earning the appointment and serving with excellence as the Dean of Goodman School of Education. Congratulations, Dr. Stringfield, on your retirement.
Congratulations to the 2021 graduating class of Catawba College. Today we celebrate success, made possible through hard work, perseverance, and support of loved ones. To quote Psalm 118, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." This is the day we mark a major milestone in our life journey between leaving this place we love while looking ahead to our next adventure. While bittersweet, this day is joyful. You should depart with a deep sense of satisfaction derived from achieving a true education, one built on our solid pillars of scholarship, character, culture, and service. The goal of a true education is to find meaning in discovering your true self and your place in the universe. We do this through a deep, honest, lifelong search for truth, regardless of where it leads. This search is rooted in Catawba's pillar of scholarship. Your liberal arts education allows you to think critically, rationally, and problem solve, all essential skills for a successful career. Catawba's pillar of character recognizes the well-educated person has integrity. You must continue upholding our honor code that you value academic honesty, and you will not lie, cheat, or steal. Your reputation and character are what you will be remembered for. Catawba's pillar of service recognizes we have a duty beyond ourselves. Called to love our neighbors as ourselves, we demonstrate that love through service. You also learn more about yourself as you serve others. Our mission is to help you reach your highest potential. That is a difficult, lifelong journey. As E.E. Cummings notes, it takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Continue your scholarship, protect your integrity, and serve others. You'll not only find your true self, but you'll transform the culture. Again, congratulations. May God bless you as you leave this place and carry the culture, traditions, and values of Catawba with you.
At this time, I have the privilege to present this year's Whitener Awards, the most prestigious awards given by the college to our graduating seniors. They've been presented each year at the graduation ceremony since 1927 in memory of Dr. Edgar Whitener of High Point, North Carolina, who served as a trustee of Catawba College from 1921 to 1966 and as chairman of the Board of Trustees from 1925 to 1944. The medals honor the man and woman in the graduating class who embody to a high degree the qualities of good character, leadership, and scholarship. Recipients are nominated with final selections made by the faculty. The female recipient of the Whitener Award for 2021 hails from Rishon LeZion, Israel, and has distinguished herself both in and out of the classroom. An outstanding athlete on the swim team, and an academically committed student with a 3.872 GPA, this young woman's involvement while an undergraduate has been involved in many areas of our campus. She successfully pursued a major in biology, along with a minor in chemistry. A member of the Student Government Association, she initially served as class treasurer during both sophomore and junior years, and as a senior served as treasurer of the executive board and chair of the Food Service Committee. As a member of Tri Beta Honor Society, she served as secretary. She also won an award from NCICU for her undergraduate research. This young lady was also involved in Phi Epsilon Honor Society. On campus, she served as a supplemental instructor for genetics as well as in the Smart Center. And in the community, she taught swimming and did food delivery to the elderly and at-risk groups during the summer of 2020, assisted Food for Thought packing party, and assisted with cleanup in the community. She loves helping others, which is one reason she became a tutor. She notes that she demonstrates character, leadership, and culture by hard work, maintaining a positive attitude, and helping others. She sets an example to teammates and others and does not give up. Please join me as we applaud the high achievements of this year's female recipient of the Whitener Award, Orion Malul. Our male recipient of the 2021 Whitener Award calls Nairobi, Kenya home and has during his undergraduate career pursued a major in environment and sustainability with a double minor in biology and GIS and tech. He graduates with a 3.964 GPA, a member of the college honors program, Tri Beta, Environmental Catawba Outreach, and ENV Union. He successfully represented Catawba College during the Alpha Chi National Convention in Albuquerque, New Mexico in 2019 through 2021 as a student presenter. He advocated for and highlighted the remarkable programs, features, faculty, staff, and students we have at Catawba to prospective students, their parents, and visitors as a Catawba ambassador via tours and events, as well as giving promotional talks about Catawba to schools in New York, Cincinnati, and many other schools in Austin with his connections with National Geographic. Our male Whitener Award recipient was also a member of the Order of the Blue and White and Phi Epsilon Honor Society on campus. He's been involved with Catawba College and the Salisbury community with community service work, such as packing food for the hungry and malnourished in Uganda at St. Luke's Episcopal Church. He assisted in building a living shoreline within the Chesapeake Bay Area through the Elizabeth River Project that helps to protect the community's environment, and helped Three Rivers Land Trust to map invasive species in their game lands to inform their invasive eradication plans. He also cut down invasive plants at the Standback Ecological Preserve here on campus. He's currently leading an expedition that, using scientific data to push the government of Kenya to solve water pollution along the Athi River with the immense support from the Catawba College Impact Grant, National Geographic, Idea Wild, and Woodspring Trust. He notes that by setting an example and raising the bar, his character, leadership, and scholarship has challenged many students to become better leaders in their own way, in class, on the field, at home, and at work. Please join me as we recognize another of our students who truly exemplifies the 4 words on our college seal, Alberto Borges. The Barbara Andrews Award was established in honor of the first director of Catawba's Lifelong Learning Program, now called the Division of Distance and Online Education. The Barbara Andrews Medal is given to the undergraduate distance and online education student in the graduating class who embodies the highest degree of character, leadership, and scholarship. The selection is made by the faculty from the 6 graduating seniors with the highest GPAs from students who attended Catawba for at least 2 years. Throughout the years of study, our Barbara Andrews Award winner was an outstanding student with a phenomenal cumulative GPA of 3.933 and was inducted into Alpha Sigma Lambda Honor Society. For these reasons and more, our 2021 Barbara Andrews Award recipient is Peter Lozano. We applaud your scholastic achievements and undergraduate success. Congratulations, Peter.
The Catawba College Honors Program involves students from all majors in a community of scholars who pursue challenging educational experiences. Courses in the Honors Program have a multidisciplinary focus and often are team-taught. While many of you who are graduating this year participated in the Honors Program during your time at Catawba, 9 students among your ranks have completed all requirements necessary to graduate with college honors. 3 of these students are graduating as college honors graduates, and 6 are graduating as college honors scholars. All of these students have completed 21 semester hours of honors credits, including a variety of multidisciplinary courses, such as When Species Meet, Human-Animals Relations, States of Killing, Genocide in the 20th Century, Finding Yourself on the Appalachian Trail, The Science of Happiness, Nation Quest, Aesthetic Alchemy, The Rhetoric of Game Design, and Rereading Harry Potter. All of these students also completed 40 hours of community service, a portfolio of their honors work, a narrative to explain how their studies met the goals of our program. They presented their original academic work at conferences and traveled with the honors program to places like Memphis, Tennessee, Beckley, West Virginia, Washington, D.C., Chicago, Seattle, Cuba, Italy, Germany, and Poland, just to name a few. The students graduating as college honors scholars also successfully wrote an honors thesis and presented this thesis to faculty and peers at Catawba. First, I would like to acknowledge the Catawba College student seniors who are college honors graduates. Abigail Burkhead, Caroline Forrester, and Alex Johnson. Congratulations, honors graduates, for this impressive accomplishment. Now, I would like to acknowledge those seniors who are graduating as college honors scholars. Jordan Giffen, whose honors thesis is entitled A Man Chooses, Examining Bioshock as an Extension of Political and Science Fiction Literature to Analyze and Critique Political Ideology. Riel Job, whose honors thesis is entitled Found in Translation, Multilingual Theater in the Fight Against Xenophobia. Heidi Moeller, whose honors thesis is entitled Short-Term Effects of COVID-19 on Athletic Departments in North Carolina. Michaela Patterson, whose honors thesis is entitled Shuns, Germs, and Meals, How Social Stigma Influences Disease Transmission in Human Populations. Hannah Ryan, whose honors thesis is entitled Are All Post-Colonial States with Ethnic Polarization Destined for Civil War? And Neha Sadakar, whose honors thesis is entitled Nostalgia for an Unknown Homeland, Bollywood Music and Second-Generation Indian American Identity. Congratulations, honor scholars, for your extraordinary achievement.
It is now time to award degrees to graduating seniors. Students who are members of honor societies are distinguished by cords of special colors. In your program, you'll find a guide to the various colors of cords being worn by our graduates, indicating membership in these various honor societies. It is our practice here to personally hand out diplomas to each of our graduates, so we'll now enjoy this momentous occasion for each senior. And for the class of 2020 who've already received those diplomas, we will have a scroll for you. To the parents, friends, and relatives of the graduates, we know this is a day of joy and celebration. We'll ask that you keep your enthusiasm to a modest level so we can hear all the graduates' names as they're called. I now ask Catawba's Provost, Dr. Connie Rogers-Lowry, and our College Marshal, David Pulliam, to assist in the awarding of the diplomas. Dr. Rogers-Lowry will present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees.
Due to the pandemic, we were unable to celebrate the achievements of the class of 2020 in a formal graduation ceremony. However, today we are excited to welcome back members of the class to Catawba. While they have already received their degrees and diplomas, we want to recognize their achievements now in ceremony. We also didn't have the opportunity to have a practice. Therefore, please allow me to provide some instructions before we begin. A junior marshal will direct each row to stand and guide you to the right side of the stage. Please carefully walk up the stairs and hand me your name card. At the podium, you may take off your mask if you choose. I will read your name, and then you will walk across the stage to President Nelson, who will be standing over there in front of the table, to be graduated and receive your scroll if you're in the class of 2020 or your actual diploma if you are in the class of 2021. Please stand on the mark that is near President Nelson and turn your body toward the audience instead of turning your body toward President Nelson. The reason for that is that we are going to be taking pictures of you as well. So also remember to smile. And if you get a little tug from President Nelson, he's just trying to position you, so go with it, okay? Afterwards, please continue across the stage and carefully walk down the stairs. Put back on your mask before returning to your seat. I know that was a lot, but we'll get through it together, and it's your graduation after all, so we'll have a lot of fun with it. Will the graduates of the class of 2020 please rise? President Nelson, these degree recipients have completed the required course of study and have been duly instructed and examined by the faculty of Catawba College. The faculty found them worthy and recognized their earned degrees, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Business Administration, and/or Bachelor of Arts in Education.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Catawba College and upon recommendation by the Catawba College faculty, I confer upon you your baccalaureate degree with all the rights, privileges, honors, and dignities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Will the junior marshals please escort the graduates of the class of 2020 forward? Paige Keaton Carmack, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Coltrane. Brooke Lee Gammons. Kevin Joseph Geiger. Cetitra Denise Gord. Allison Ray Grubb. Brittany Marie McGee. Shonda Larissa McKinney Austin. Thank you. Holly Claire Ritter, magna cum laude. Katie Lee Sherman. Tifshingargal Tugs Bayar. Brooke Nicole Walser. Now we will recognize the class of 2021. Will all candidates please rise? President Nelson, these degree candidates have completed the required course of study and have been duly instructed and examined by the faculty of Catawba College. The faculty find them worthy and recommend them for their earned degree, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Business Administration, and/or Bachelor of Arts Education.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Catawba College and upon recommendation by the Catawba College faculty, I confer upon you your baccalaureate degree with all the rights, privileges, honors, and dignities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Will the junior marshals please escort the graduates of the class of 2021 to the stage? Alexis Nori Abelar. Richard Ajung. Zachary Alford, magna cum laude. Cassandra Ariel Allen, cum laude. Matthew Arnold, cum laude. Christopher William Baca. Lauren Beaver. Jaleesa Noel Bell, cum laude. Thank you, Logan. Logan Fleming Bemis. Kayla Ashley Beba. Mia Simone Bradley. Thank you. Jason James Brown. Alicia Childress. Abigail Sarah Chopolis. Jamarion Christopher Clark. Carson Tripp Clendenin, magna cum laude. Jordan Dean, cum laude. Tasha Lene DeShaza, cum laude. Madison Lynn Elliott. Lydia Funderburk. Anna Marley Gardner, cum laude. Thank you. Karen Nicole Gathers. Thank you. Gracie Gibson, magna cum laude. Matthew Habina. Amber L. Hand, magna cum laude. Maggie Lynn Huffman, magna cum laude. Madison K. Hunter, cum laude. Miriam Jabay. Melanice R. Jackson. Bailey Elizabeth Jackson, cum laude. Darius J. Jackson. Logan Daniel James. Christina Fortner Johnson. Caitlin Jones, summa cum laude. Brian Michael LaChance, cum laude. Julia Marie Lamb. Emily Lata. Jewel Anne-Marie Leak. Henderson Lentz. Luke Maxon, magna cum laude. Alope Mowdy, cum laude. Samantha Noah, magna cum laude. Dalton Usman Barker, cum laude. April Nicole Pierman. Heather N. Pullum. Eddie Kyle Rhodes, cum laude. Tatiana Rivers, cum laude. Casey Austin Rowden. Carson Oxidon Russell, cum laude. Isabel Sheehan. Ayana Smith. Melinda Ball Smith. Martin Caleb Solano Munoz. Christy Lavette Whitley Spiro, cum laude. Shemaya Denise Standback. Leah Taraglia, summa cum laude. Megan Tweedy. Claudia Valerde, cum laude. Barbara Green Wade, magna cum laude. Jacob Michael Walker. Lauren Ashlyn Walker. Thank you. Addison Watson, summa cum laude. Hannah Grace Whitaker. Amber Lee White, cum laude. Emma White, cum laude. Katie Lynn Yates. A few graduates were unable to participate in the graduation ceremony today, so I'll read their names. Abigail Adams, Wendy Ashburn, Anthony Belotti, Leela Carter, Alexis Davis, Joe English, Carrie Faulkner, Christopher Georgeson, Angela Harrison, Luke Lundy, Arlington Owensby, Christina Sangiacomo, Robert Spivey, Alicia Spurl, Jennifer Carol Lynn Thor, Morgan Drew Warwick, and Elena Zudoro Zenyaya, as well as Natalie Standard. Please join me in congratulating your fellow graduates for their accomplishments in their absence.
So the next item in your program is for the president to give you a charge. I'm sure the moment you've all been waiting for. So I want to leave you with a question. Now, this is the season where graduates of all kinds are asked some version of the question, what are you going to do? You've heard it, likely more than you would like. That is not the question I'm going to ask you. I do understand some of you could answer that question readily. You have a job lined up, or you're going to graduate school, or you have your sights on something you really want to do, and you're just waiting for the right opportunity. But again, what are you going to do is not the question I have for you. Instead, I want you to think just for a moment. Who are you going to be? Now, we say quite a lot around here at Catawba about vocation. You've heard it mentioned previously. By vocation, I don't mean your job. I mean your calling. I mean that place where what you love to do and what you are skilled to do meets the world's needs. I am, in some sense, asking about the work you do when I use the word vocation, but not just that, because your calling isn't just about what you do, but it's about how you do it, and it's about who you are. So I'm asking you to imagine something for a moment, to see ahead not only what you will do, but who you will be. Now, we care about what you do, but we also care about who you are and your way of being in the world. We want you to make a good living. We really want you to live a good life. Now, to parents, I just want to note, this is not an abstraction stated by a college president who happens to be a theologian and a philosopher. It is rather the lived experience of a parent with 3 children, one who's graduated from college and 2 who are in the midst of college education at this time. It's a very real question for me about my own children. Not just what will they do, but who will they be? Now, I've said on more than one occasion this year that I'm very optimistic about the future. I'm optimistic about our future not because of what future generations, including my own, have done, but rather I'm optimistic about the future because of what your generation will do, and even more so because of who you are and who you will become. I admire, and I use the term admired very carefully here, I genuinely admire what you care about. I admire how you care for your world and for one another. You have a sense of moral imagination, a way of seeing the world as it should be and can be, that fills me with hope. So some simple advice as you think about who you will be. Be curious. Be curious. At Catawba, you've learned how to learn. So continue to ask questions, continue inquiring, continue discovering. Let your imagination run free as you think about what the world could truly be like and how you can create the world, help create the world that we all want to live in. Be curious. Be courageous. Be courageous to do the right thing and have the courage to take the right risks. Don't fear acting out of moral conviction. Simply do it. Don't fear failure. Be willing to take risks. As you've heard earlier, failure will happen. That's a given. The question when failure comes is who you will be in the midst of it. Just imagine. Be curious and be courageous and be kind. Be kind. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Kindness is the enactment of respect. Respect is seeing the other again. And even that person, think of that person for a moment. You can do this. Think of the person who irritates you the most in life. You have them in mind? Yeah, see them again. See them again. Have some empathy for them. Consider who they are and what they need. Treat them humanely. Treat them considerately. Treat everyone with kindness. I've told the story that when I was a teenager, when I had been particularly unkind to someone, and my father, who is deceased, had seen it, my father, who I think was the kindest person I've ever known, said to me later, David, you'll never lose anything of value by being kind to someone. Never forgotten that. Kindness is a means of enacting the love that the Apostle Paul, drawing deeply on his Jewish roots, refers to as the more excellent way. Be kind as a means of loving others. Just imagine the world in which we all do that. Now, there are going to be many pressures on you as you go from this place. Some of you may feel them now because you are wondering what you'll do, or you wonder what that next thing you're going to do is going to turn out. And maybe now I've compounded that by making you really wonder about who you're going to be. Good. There will be pressures associated with this, and there will be pressures as you travel different paths that include not only what you will do, but how you will do it and who you will show yourself to be in the process. I pray, we pray, you will choose the more excellent way, the way of love, and that you will remain curious and courageous and kind wherever you go and whatever you do. You never imagined, none of us ever imagined, what the concluding year or so of your college life would be. I'm not going to rehearse everything about the pandemic, don't worry. You've lived it and you know it. But let's admit, there have been some surprises. There's been some anxiety, probably some anger, disappointments, and frustrations. You had different plans. Trust me, we all had different plans than the way this turned out over the past year. None of us imagined what we would be thrust into. So just imagine that you really can't imagine all that you're going to experience in the days to come. You have some ideas, you have some plans. Some of you have things seriously mapped out for the future. You know who you are. And some of you, not so much. But whatever the case, there are things to come that as of yet you can't imagine. But you're ready for that. And I'd have to say, in more than a few years of presiding at college graduations, you may be more prepared for that than any class we've seen in a very long time. You've got this. You're ready for this. Your family has prepared you. The faculty has prepared you. Your experience has prepared you for what lies ahead. Just imagine. And as you do, class of 2020 and class of 2021, keep asking yourself the question. Through it all, whatever you may do, wherever you may go, wherever you find yourself, who are you? And who are you going to be? Class of 2020 and class of 2021, whatever comes next, whatever comes after that, and so on and so on, I charge you to love. Remain curious. Remain courageous. Be kind. And as you do, make the world more like the place we all want to live. Just imagine. Congratulations, class of 2020 and 2021. And now I'll ask the audience to please rise and join in the singing of the Catawba College alma mater. After the alma mater, Dr. Clapp will present the benediction, and I'll ask the audience to remain in their seats until the recessional has been completed.
Let us pray. Creator God, you who are greater than anything we can comprehend, you have given us life and sustained us in our lives. You have cared for us and provided for our needs. Your blessings upon us abound, and your mercy and love are without limitation. To you, dear God, we offer these words of thanksgiving for the lives of these graduates. We thank you for the abilities with which you have endowed them, and we thank you that they have chosen to use those gifts to reach this point in their lives. We thank you for the potential that they have to bring healing to a hurting world, to establish new standards of justice and goodness and peace, to bring others to a life of faith and love for you. We're sending them into a world of great need, and so we ask that you would be with them as they go forward that you would inspire and enable them to address this need. And gracious God, as they prepare to go forth into new experiences and to reach new horizons, we pray that they will choose to make you a part of their daily walks. May their faith continue to grow, and may their love for you increase and abound. Fill them with joy and the kind of prosperity that is experienced by those who know and love you. Keep them safe on their journeys through life. Grant them the wisdom that will foster good decisions and faithful action. Enable them to establish homes where your presence may reign, and to know relationships informed and sustained by your love. And may your peace, comfort, hope, and love prevail in the hearts and lives of each of these persons who are so dear to us. Amen.